Hi there, I'm Amber. In previous lessons, we focused on sentence variety and eras. From today, we'll shift to paragraphs. In this lesson, we'll focus on paragraph structure. In the following groups of statements, one statement is the general point, and the other statements provide specific support for the point. Identify each point with a capital P and each statement of support with a capital S. You could pause the video to read the statements more carefully. Which statement is the general point? It's our college library has excellent resources. Then it will be demonstrated through 4 aspects: subscription of magazines and newspapers, online academic databases, librarians' help, and a DVD collection. The second leading activity. Which statement is the general point? The ease of using email can be both a blessing and a curse. The other statements show the advantages and disadvantages of using email. Through today's lesson, you will understand the basic structure of a paragraph. You'll also understand the function of transitional sentences. Your first step in writing is to decide what point you want to make and to write that point in a single sentence. As a guide to yourself and to the reader, put that point in the first sentence of your paragraph. Everything else in the paragraph should then develop and support in specific ways the single point given in the first sentence. You may pause here so that you will have enough time to read through the following 2 paragraphs and find out which one is more effective. Paragraph A starts with a point. That changes in our society in recent years have weakened family life, and then supports that idea with examples about mothers working, families' eating habits, and television. Paragraph B, on the other hand, does not make and support a single point. At first, we think the point of the paragraph may be that family togetherness is very important. But there is no supporting evidence showing how important family togetherness is or why it is important. Instead, the line of thought in paragraph B swerves about like a car without a steering wheel. In the second sentence, we read that today's mothers spend much less time at home than their mothers did for several reasons. Now we think for a moment that this may be the main point, and that the author will list and explain some of these reasons. But the author does not. The author seems to be writing about people spending less time together because of work. But he also mentions some families do find ways to spend more time together despite the demands of work, which itself could be the point of a paragraph. When writing about fewer wholesome meals at home, the author mentions takeout foods and frozen meals can provide good nutrition, and people can supplement prepared foods by eating sufficient vegetables and fruit, both of which are off the point. The paragraph ends with yet another idea that doesn't support any previous idea, and that itself could be the point of a paragraph. TV must be used wisely to achieve family togetherness. Overall, instead of one point, the author of paragraph B makes several points and shows inadequate support for any of his points. The result for the reader is confusion. We've learned the first essential step in writing effectively is to start with a clearly stated point. The second step is to support that point with specific evidence. Consider the point in the sample that you just read. Changes in our society in recent years have weakened family life. The supporting evidence is needed so that we see and understand for ourselves that the writer's point is sound. The author of Changes in the Family has supplied specific supporting examples of how changes in our society have weakened family life. The point that opens a paragraph is a general statement. The evidence that supports a point is made up of specific examples, like what we read in Changes in the Family, reasons and facts, etc. These evidence support and explain a writer's point. A paragraph usually ends with a restatement of the point made at the beginning. Writers do not include new ideas in the concluding sentence. No matter what your purpose for writing or what form your writing takes, try to include a strong ending sentence. I should retell the topic sentence in a new way. Now read this sample. You could pause the video to read more carefully. The ending sentence retells the topic sentence in a new way. Did you notice that? Let's read one more sample. Again, you could pause the video. You see, the concluding sentence gives readers a warning as to the use of synonyms, in addition to the retelling of the topic sentence. We've learned that a paragraph usually begins with a general point or topic sentence, followed by specific evidence, and ends with a restatement of the point. The point is commonly called the main idea. All of the sentences are connected to the main idea. A good paragraph has three parts: a topic sentence, supporting sentences, a concluding sentence. An easy way to picture the structure of a paragraph is to think of a hamburger. A hamburger has two slices of bread: the topic sentence, the concluding sentence. The main part of the sandwich is the filling, the supporting sentences. In addition to the three essential elements, a topic sentence, supporting sentences, and a concluding sentence, a paragraph sometimes has transitional sentences to shift smoothly in ideas. Now read through the given paragraph and find out which of these sentences serves as a transition. You could pause the video to read the paragraph more carefully. Obviously, sentence 4 serves as a transition in the given paragraph. Time to wrap it up now. See you soon.